Hey guys, it's James with AutOdometer, and today I want to show you how I cleaned my filthy Toyota 4Runner. Before we get started cleaning this 4Runner, I wanted to show you how dirty it actually is. If you guys like interior and exterior detailing videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel because we definitely got a bunch more of those coming. I'd also like to ask a favor. If you guys could head down and smash that like button, that would really help out the channel. If you guys have any suggestions or anything that I can improve on, please head down into the comments and let me know. As with all exterior details, you want to start with the wheels first. Now I'm using Sonax Full Effect to be able to break down some of the brake dust. I'll leave links in the description of where you can find the products and tools that I use on this detail. After a few minutes of letting it sit on the wheel, you'll start to see some of the green turn to red. What I think that is the brake dust actually reacting with the chemical in the Sonax Full Effect to be able to loosen it up and then be able to rinse it off with your power washer. After finishing with the Sonax Full Effect, I went ahead and sprayed the tire and the wheel again with Super Clean Degreaser. I also used the aerosol can on the tire just because it really gave a really nice effect of how much dirt it was pulling off. I agitated with some wheel brushes and then rinsed off the residual dirt. Next up, I went ahead and filled up my foam cannon bottle. Now this is not the largest car that you can wash, obviously. So there's 5 different levels on this bottle. It was one of the biggest foam cannon bottles I could find. The top level is really reserved for the really big trucks and things like Suburbans and Yukons. At the 4th level, we're looking at 5-passenger SUVs. Then 3rd level, you're looking at 5-passenger sedans. I filled mine up to about the 4th level because we're doing a Toyota 4Runner. You can open and close this knob here to allow more or less soap to go out of the nozzle. And then this long extended black thing right here, you can change the width of the foam blade. Unfortunately, I had to work in direct sunlight, so I had to work quickly. I wanted to rinse off the foam layer or soap before it started to dry and leave some soap and watermarks that I really wouldn't be able to get off unless I scrubbed aggressively. Next up, I used a wool wash mitt. Now I'm using 2 wool wash mitts. I'm going to work on each side of the car separately and then rinse it off before I go to the next side. I really had to work quickly, and I wanted to make sure that, again, I didn't want the soap to dry onto the panel. I also used my detailing brush to be able to agitate some of the window sills and some of the smaller areas that a wash mitt could not get. I wanted to rinse off the soap here quickly because it was starting to dry on the car. I'm using a separate wash mitt here on the lower panels. Typically the lower panels are going to be more dirty than the roof and the doors. I didn't want to pick up some of the dirt and then have it scratch some of the other parts of the paint that I use with my wool wash mitt. I went ahead and rinsed it off before it would set and dry. I just wanted to give the car a quick once look over before I went on to the decontamination part, and inevitably every single car that I wash, you're going to miss some spots. When the car soap and foam is over the car, it's very easy to glide over and glance over some of the smaller dirty spots in the car. Especially these little emblems like this. You can get dirt trapped on the inside. When you're using your wash mitt, the foam or the soap will glide over it and easy to miss. So make sure you go ahead and spruce up some of the smaller and easier to miss spots before you go on to your decontamination step. For my decontamination step, I'm using CarPro Iron and Tar Remover. Now they do sell these in a separate bottle where you have a dedicated tar removal and a dedicated iron removal. I went ahead and bought the one that was good for both. Now you always do want to check this in an inconspicuous area, maybe on the tailgate somewhere, to see if your car does have any iron spots in it. You simply spray and see some red spots starting to react and starting to drip down on your car paint. If you don't see that, you don't want to waste a whole bottle or half a bottle on a car that really doesn't need decontaminated. Mine definitely needed a very good decontamination. As you can see from all these spots here that are almost bleeding, there was plenty of tar and iron bits stuck into the car paint. And I really think that this car probably was never decontaminated before, either with a clay bar or any iron or tar remover. After removing the tar and iron remover with the power washer, I went ahead and decided to clay bar the entire car. Now I'm using the Mother's clay bar system. It is a very simple system. You can go buy it at AutoZone or O'Reilly's or any of those stores like that. Take the detailing spray and then make sure you don't get too close to the trim pieces, as the clay bar will pick up a lot of junk from the trim pieces and spread it on your paint, and then you have another problem where you have to clean that off. So just be careful with the clay bar. I went ahead and clayed the entire car, and after claying it, I rinsed off the clay detailing spray and dried the car with a waffle weave towel. It's a towel that is supposed to have extra absorbing power, and of course I dry from top to bottom. Now you do want to be careful for some spots that might drip water, like your window sills or your door handle pieces. Just make sure you really dab those pieces so you don't have any water spots later. Now, after drying the car, I went ahead and cleaned the windows, and I'm using the box method. So I spray on in Stoner's Invisible Glass in a box pattern, and then I take the microfiber towel and go along the edges in a box, and then wipe horizontally and then vertically to really get and clean and shine these windows. Now I'm going to be finishing up this detail with Meguiars Ultimate Quick Wax. Now I know a quick wax is not going to give me much protection for very long. However, I am still going to be applying it. I just want to see how long it does last between my maintenance washes and hard washes. So that pretty much wraps the detail up. If you guys enjoyed that, please smash that like button. Again, we're going to try to see if we can hit 2,000 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you guys want to see more interior and exterior detailing videos. I do have quite a few videos coming out here in the future. You can see even with a spray wax, we do have some significant beading, much better than what it was before. If you guys enjoyed that, remember, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, head down into the comments and let me know if there's anything I can improve on. And with that, thanks for watching.